I'm your host with most welcome to 23. You're joining me for the massive Sims mobile update, where pretty much in this video we'll be going over all the new features as well as tips and tricks how to beat events without ever spending one single dollar on these events, as well as hopefully never spending any Sims cash and saving it up for things that you really want to. So let's go ahead and dive in. And yours truly is joining us. So with that being said, we have a ton of skin colors. I don't believe I ever saw the blue when I was making a character because it kind of gives me the Guardians of the Galaxy kind of feel, and I kind of like that. Um, Also, you can completely go back and customize everything. They put it in a nice, neat overlay. I think the only downside to this overlay that I can complain about is when you're saving or whatnot, the loading times on a computer are kind of bad. And I've done it on my tablet as well, and they are about the same loading times, a little bit longer. So that's the only downside. You can change your body shape and body type and things like that. It's really cool. You can change the skin color, and then you can go for, soft toned, or if you want to be the Hulk, be the Hulk. And I don't know. The shoulders just don't go with it to me. Um, just saying. But that's about it. For clothing, you can go through and if you want, you can select the little tag right there, and you can go and select brands. I don't know if these are real brands or what. Um, then there is a bunch of these. You can select them, just particularly if you know, want specific ones. And then if you're like, hey, man, those are the ones I want, but I want those really stellar sunglasses, which I do. You got to unlock the sports buddies. It's nice because it tells you what specifically you have now. The WizKids ones, those aren't bad. Morpheus, is that you? However, I don't know. I wish they don't really have like black. I love the black color. You can tell. I wear black all the time. Um, so it kind of sucks for that. And then as you go back to closet, Rizzy's special creations is now displayed, and it pretty much tells you everything. Pretty much the only downside to this is there's only a max capacity of 35, which really does kind of suck. As you can see here, I've had quite a few. My God, that dress, that yellow one. And then there's a pink suit. If you're really feeling dazzling. Some of these are just. I mean, it's nice that they have the delete function, but at the same time, it's like it's something you've got, it's something you've made, and do you really want to delete it? It's interesting how there is this one which has the musical note on it just for a wristband, and it also kind of sucks that you can only wear one at any given time. Um, that really sucks. That one's for yoga. It's too bad I don't have a female one for that because I put my female in charge of yoga. It just made more common sense. You see a lot of YouTubers and whatnot that do yoga and whatnot, and not a lot of them are guys. The wonderful feature here for the save and exit or exit and save, it's just wonderful. Except here's this loading screen. It's just weird because you're not really saving anything, you're not doing anything, and it's just for me, seconds count. Now to jump into the events, right now is the fitness thing. We just got out of 3 consecutive events, back and forth, where I completed all of them without spending any money, and no Sims cash in game except for like $12, and that was just to make sure that I could actually have some sleep and make sure I got the event done. So right now we have 17 hours done on the perfect fit. That'll be a nice outfit. I'm guessing the hoodie will go for males and the tracksuit will go for the females, which is fine. But long story short, what should you do to beat these events? What should you do just to be ready for these events? And I have the perfect solution. So for me, when I'm doing jobs, or what am I doing with the llama truck? Okay, so you just came. I selected the career because that's my number one go-to, and I'll get to why here in a minute. And I don't know if you guys have unlocked the fourth character or not. Please save up any Sims dollars and get your fourth character as soon as possible, and I'll get to why here in just a second. But pretty much when you have Sims working, let's just say the llama truck's not coming, you're wanting to jump on this event, you know that these things are going to be coming, and especially if you have like, things that are lined up like this, it tells you everything. It tells you a time frame and everything of how long without any energy, and the items that you get of what will be happening. So pretty much, with that being said, these are really nice to remember. I mean, Sims has been out for, I believe, going on 2 years now. Don't quote me on that. I think it's going on it. So with that being said, it's nice to sit here and say, okay, And I was kind of doing this, but this made it a lot easier for me. That, okay, this event has that, and, you know, here's my events. I should have one character open so I can complete the llama truck, and then he jumps right into the home event or something like that. So, like I said, have your characters all doing jobs. Whether the llama truck is there or not, whatnot, if they're done and they got nothing to do, don't have them just standing around. Have them constantly working. Look how much money I have in game. And that's just without spending a single dollar. And that's after doing a lot. Wait till you see my home. Wait till you see my home. So, long story short, when you go to the llama truck, typically 2 out of 3 are blocked. Don't. And I know a lot of people see that question or that check mark and they go, okay, let's go. Don't do that. So go to here. And this is for those who have 4 characters. 3 characters I can suggest as well, but it's going to be a little bit harder for you guys to complete efficiently. So like I said, 4 characters is definitely something you want. 1 character is typically going to be a throwaway. It's going to be a throwaway, and here's why. Is a lot of times the llama truck comes, and it has all 3 of these are green. I'd say it's a good 50-50 flip of the coin. But for right here, we got the perfect example is 1 long shift. You always want to change them up. So right now, I have standard, standard, long, standard. Typically, he is my throwaway. The 4th character is always the throwaway to me. So we've got a long shift in. Go over here, complete it. And then you'll get to see my house here in a second. I typically don't watch the ads for money. I typically watch them for the other things, though. So complete it. We're going to have 3 green things to go to. And now to see my wonderful house that I have completely remodeled. There's the typical thing I watch outside my house. But long story short, we need vanity sink, stereo. So real quick, a little rundown of what I'm going to do. And yes, apparently my bathroom's broken. There we go. So what I'm doing is, you guys remember how your starter house is. I had added a couple rooms on there, and it just was very meh to me. And so I sat down, and I have the creativeness that I don't really let out much, but I'm starting to try and work on that because that's a piece of who I was. And I sat here and I really thought of a house that I myself would really want. And so I sat with just a little doodle pad, just this little doodle pad, you know, just literally and figuratively sat, and I says, you know, living room, bedroom, kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, and that's my rough plan. And then up here is the backyard, and I've had this for a couple weeks now that I had this image in my mind. So as you can see here, the events have changed over. And so I just did it. I sat down for about an hour one day and just started doing it. You know, 10 minutes here, 10 minutes here. Yeah, it's up. So I've got this little gray area here, as you can see. That's the hallway. That what I'm thinking is I just spent like, my God, they're expensive. 28,000, yeah. So I'm gonna have. Don't walk out of the house just yet. So long is completely done. 3 standards, which we've got in the bag, and some quick shifts, which I'll show you here in a second. You'll love this. So my vision here is this is a 3-part hallway. So I'm thinking, now, here's my vision, is putting a bedroom right over here. Like I said, you know, having bedroom, bathroom, bedroom, bedroom. And then this hallway will have a door on the right connecting the bedroom. The door in the middle will go outside to a back patio. And the door on the left will connect to the other bedroom over here. And that'll be pretty much it. And that's very gorgeous scenery to have for your back porch. You know, that's just very scenic. It's gorgeous. It's nature. I wish, the only thing that I wish is to have something, I wish, and I'm sure Sims would use it as a micromanage, or micro transaction, is having maybe changing your back scenery. Maybe you just don't want ocean. You know, maybe you just want some. Maybe you want some trees. Maybe I want a forest area around here. Maybe I want to get rid of the back. I don't want the ocean. even though it's just nice. Maybe I just want to change it up, you know? How about allow me that? Allow me to constantly change up the background. Allow me, maybe I want forests. Maybe today's a snow day outside. Maybe I love snow. Or maybe there's people who I know in Florida who they're like, what is snow? And it's like, maybe they want their house to be outside covered in snow. I cleaned up a lot of this, though, outside my house. And I just love doing this shit. I just love doing it. I got Kai, which I named after my brother, over here. We'll take you to him. He has that one room with the guitars in it. And I figure he likes music, so that's him. And so what I do with him is I go through these quicks, and I don't know if it's because you paid or if it's the coffee shop. But I'm going to show you here real quick. And like I said, I think this is one of the reasons why you want to get a 4th sim ASAP and do something like this. Just have him work at the coffee shop. I want you to just notice the time. Usually about 7 energy does a quick. The other ones are all about standard. But I know you're probably sitting here going, why are we going to sit here and make you go through all this energy? No, watch. Because you would think, okay, quick. Typically on my other characters, it takes all their energy. Or at least close to. He is down to 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. Like I said, I think the force character slot is broken. I don't think anyone's caught on to maybe how expedient that is. I don't think anyone has, and that's fine. So what do I do now? What do you do? You know, what are your other sims working? What's going on? Yes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna complete the standard here. And remember, the first one is always a quick, the second one is always a standard, and the third one is always a long. No matter what, that never is gonna change up unless Sims decides to. And by the way, I'm playing on BlueStacks for any of you who are actually wondering. I will include a link down below if you want to go ahead and do that. Play some Sims on your PC, your laptop, or even, you know, other devices besides your phone. So I'll typically jump him in. We aren't in a rush right now, so I'm going to wait. Just jump them right back into jobs. Literally and figuratively, jump them right back into jobs. That's it. 3 of 3. Get her back to work. And this is what I typically do. I should have probably done some hobbies, but because there's no particular events going on right this second. But so I still had that extra sim to be the quote-unquote throwaway. You always have one particular one. Typically, he's the 4th one that just does things. And then, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. She's completely done. Now there's nothing else to focus on. And now, the kicker is you want to get your other sim that's in charge of long. Get her just going. Just get her going. Just get her working on that long. So that way, by the time the next llama truck comes around, she'll be done. Let's go back over to him, who's doing the quick job real quick. I'm telling you, it's wonderful. I think it might be a feature just because you pay sim cash to get that 4th sim. I would like a 5th one. I would like numerous sims. Also, another feature that they added for sims is the fact that you can allow your children to grow up when you want. Not a bad feature. A lot of Sims I grew up after what? I've never had a Sim child, so I'm a little ignorant in this account, but I do know other people who are in our Discord. We're linked for that down below, which there's plenty of Sim players in our Discord who have had Sim kids. And, oh, excuse me. Typically, they grow up on their own. After a couple days to a week, they grew up. So it allows now, you know, you to go and have them grow up whenever they want. Also, another thing is birthdays and house management, so you can give people birthdays now. That's super cool. Another thing is elders will no longer move out without your approval. That is super cool. You can also have multiple babies in your household. That's not bad as well. The stylist story was also unlocked. So I'm glad that they're adding more stories. I just wish that they would make current stories that are in the game currently accessible. I think that's the only problem that I really have, is just go ahead and use the 1 energy on it. And again, he'll be done with his quick shifts. We'll have to do a couple more, but boom. Boom shakalaka. So the stylus story, I'll take you to where that is here in a second. We'll take a walk. Another quick 3 quicks. So we can go without him for the walk. I believe it's in Marketplace? Or Waterfront. No, Waterfront Space. Marketplace, that's right. Or Market Square. I call it Marketplace. All you gotta do is put down this chair. That is literally all you have to do. All you have to do is put down a chair. It's literally in the same place. The same place. So technically, if I really wanted to, I could have all 3 Sims working all in the same proximity. And that'd be super cool. Again, I kind of wish they'd open this up a little more. You could have a business running there, or condense this a little. I just kind of wish there was a little more. I'll take you back to my house here in a second. And then also, they did some tweaks to the pacing and whatnot. I haven't really seen anything that... I wish they'd do tweaks to how long it would take off. So, for instance, you know, a lot of this is you earn stars, which have no... You know, you click down here and it's like, well, what does that even mean? You know, how many stars is it going to take for me to finish a quick shift, you know? I think that's one of the things that they don't cover, is they don't break it down for anybody. No one really understands who, what, when, where, and why, how long this will take, you know, whatnot. No one really has a clue. And I think that's one of the things that they really need to work on. So with that being said, go ahead and complete this. And here's another crucial key note. I typically don't use the bed for energy unless we're cramming out an event. Because events can pop up at any time. Clearly, if you've been playing Sims enough, you've learned that. I will typically use the toilet, which is every 2 hours. And the shower, which is, I believe, every 4 to 5. Yes, 4 to 5. And that is what I'll typically use. Make sure to get the bathroom tissue and the towel and the hamper and things like that. It really does boost the amount of energy you get back. And once you get the 4 sim, right now I'm waiting for a tub. A tub is another 15 energy, and then there's a lot of little trinkets you can put around that will give energy to your sim. And then that's an astronomical amount of energy. I mean, that's almost, what, 75 to 100 energy. I don't know how long bathtubs do. I'm assuming probably about the shower to bed scale. So maybe 8 hours, maybe. Someone could confirm down there in the comment section below, but I don't know how long a bath is. So we'll complete these 2 real quick, but pretty much, and you're like, God, you're going with 1 character to complete all these quick events? Yes. That's why I think that when you buy the 4th character, it is very crucial for you to get the 4 sim ASAP, because it's going to help you get these things done. And it doesn't give a game-breaking advantage, but it does allow you to say, you know what, at least my quick shifts are going to be on lockdown. 2 minutes and the 1 energy. Like I said, about 7-8 energy for quick shifts. So you can get about 5. 32, 4. Unless you use the toilet, then it's 5. That's what I'm thinking of. And since we use the shower, we'll be able to complete 6. And it's also nice, if you saw that icon, it shows the little llama and then it shows you a little job. That's kind of really nice, because it's like, okay, what is this pertaining to something? Ooh, what's this? When I first started, I'm like, why is there a llama next to it? And for a minute there, I'm like, eh. Like when the event went live, I had no clue. The only other thing I could think of is they could put like a little special feature next to it that says this is needed for the event to make it crucial. Like, okay, I need this, and they don't. They don't make this, you know. Which, I mean, it's easier for people to just simplify. You know, make a list, simplify it, go forth with it, and just get done with it. So he's gonna be done. We'll pay one more visit to our house, and then we'll be done with the llama. We'll be done with the event, and it'll be beautiful. So I hope you're all having a beautiful day as well. Whether it be snowing or not, try and have a good day. And if you're not a part of my community, please consider being a part of my community. Links are down below. I try and do as helpful as possible videos. There's always those people that go, "You just rambled on and on." Yeah, I'm a human being. I do this thing. It's called talk. Um, I'm not like a lot of other sim channels or a lot of other channels in just really whatnot. I like to be unique and keep my community unique, and we're a community of people who are like-minded individuals who just enjoy one another's company and gaming and whatnot. So, whatcha? It just really sucks. It just really sucks that there's a tracksuit for women, but there's not a top for like there's not a bottom for women. Let's look at the colors real quick now that we completed it. I like the red one on him. That's not bad. Blue's not bad either. I like the black. Nose is itchy. The new items. Typically it's supposed to show you with those little. You saw the little red dot. That's pretty much it. You know what? I think I'll save that. I'll save that. So, here's my future plan besides the rooms, as you saw. So the one has writing skills, and here she's got a level 3 desk. You know, Kai has the rock and roll, 3 guitars, amp, everything. The other one's got yoga, and then myself, I am a cook. I took 2 years cooking classes and whatnot, so I'm pretty far in the cooking classes. It's a lot of fun. I do love this game. If I didn't, I wouldn't be playing it, and I wouldn't be suggesting it on this channel. I like to share what I like and my passions and whatnot with people. And that's so. What I was gonna do, as I'm getting something for my nose to take because allergies or something. I don't know anymore. The weather and everything just really kind of sucks. Real quick. So I was going to, as you can see, I have quite a few of these. One day I will have a children's room. One day. A lot of these cost money, as I told you. See, like there's right there. Once you get a bathtub, which typically will cost some money, like the shower and the toilet and the thing right there. I think they need to move those along because there's other ways to get sinks and there's other ways to get showers and all that allows energy. The only thing I can see there's the spossum cabinet. Where is it? I was looking. Like the bed. Now see, those are worth it. Allows woohoo. Woohoo. So this would allow 3 energy on top of your bed. So that would put me up to 24 right now instead of 21. It's so stupid to have a fridge for 12 bucks. I'm serious. Everything else, fine. Curbside, wedding, maybe. Honeymoon suite. That's after the wedding. That's right, that's locked. So there's more of this. It's alright. La Mode is pretty much the equivalent to that. So I'm like, why even have this? Why these are things I think they just need to clear these things out, allow like condensing or allow them just to be easily purchased. So they could just move along to new things. Baby strap screen gardens. So my plan was this one is a really nice kitchen though. Some kitchen sets, but this isn't the particular set I'm looking for. Elegant living, no kitchen. There's the bathroom though. So there's the one tub you can get for 120. That I'm working on. Um, some of these are just wall decorations, but I'm trying to find the one. Yeah, yours so. I have the toilet, I have the shower. I want the tub, but it's probably, I'm sure, going to cost some money. And then $92 for the sink, which I already have a sink that gives me energy. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it kind of, some of these things are just really redundant. Um, yeah, like I have that, gives energy to toilets. That I haven't got. Again, see how the one charged for cash for toilets, or, excuse me, bathtubs? And then here's this one that gives 3 energy to your bathtub. See how it's just it's all over the place. Forever green, picturesque patio. This is what I was gonna go for once we get our final room set up. This one I believe is new. They added it for like a teenage boy. So here's what I'm going for in my living room. So I'm gonna go for console gamer because I wish they had computer though. But shh, we can act like we can act like that console is a computer. Okay? And so you'll have the TV, you'll have the stereo, which will replace that little stereo I have. The accent table, that looks like crap. These TV stand I will take. I think there is one other though that has a TV. I think. Oh, this one's gorgeous, by the way. So this set I wouldn't mind, because of how futuristic it looks and really nice. And it just looks really nice. Then there's some of these, like I said, 2 energy to bathtubs. These all stack. Keep in mind, these all stack. Toasty and cozy, beautiful fireplace, by the way. That's 220 bucks. I always get you with some of these. The griddler, the perfect thing for the outside grilling man such as myself. 20 bucks a thing though. Oh, it hurts me. And then there's this one, which is super stellar, that I'd like to get as well. So you could have like a console gamer thing and then kind of merge this. Maybe you could have one room with the console gaming thing, and then you could have this out in your living room. I could see it, like if I put my game plan, I wish they had a bigger television, but my game plan, because it looks just a little awkward, having it like right there, you know what I'm saying? So basically my game plan, now that you guys know what I'm going for, is I was going to take the couch and the 2 chairs, flip it. So bring it where the table is now. Take the table with the little mini TV, put that up against the wall. And then have the TV and everything up against that wall. It just makes more sense to me. And then like move the bookcase, put it where the table is, and then you would have that little walkway between the kitchen, and you would go around on that far right there where the doorway is. Which archway, excuse me. It's not doorway, it's an archway. Same, different day. Okay, so anyway. So, I like the setup I have here with the love seat and the settee, and I will move the radio thing probably over next to the yoga thing, the yoga mat. Um, so that's what I feel like. I feel like I'll move the light and the chair over to the wall, keep the couch and the settee the same, and then the couch over here will take the place of this table and everything. So there'll be just enough room to walk around it on that far, like, kitchen side. I do like the way the kitchen is right now. I wish I could get kind of like just a pure black table or something, or more of an oaky look, to me match that kitchen, but for the time being, it's perfect the way it is. I'd like an island. I'm assuming some of you know what that means. Where it's like a little island there between the kitchen counter and everything, where there's enough room to walk, and then I could move this table over one more towards the doorway, towards the wall over here, um, to, like, I just would like an aisle, you know? That would be super cool. So, like, what kitchen doesn't have an aisle anymore? I'm kind of getting triggered. So, it would allow him to walk, over here. And then if he wants to get to the TV or the bookcase or whatnot, the bookcase will be beside the television, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, one of the back bedrooms could probably have the console gamer. So I'd probably give that to him. You little punk! Unless we let him keep that one. But there will be the 2 bedrooms in the back. It'll be nice because there will be 1 bedroom for each person. You know? And then if you want to have someone move in, you get married, whatever, you know, they'll be living in that one room with the other person, and you just build, you know, this wonderful house. This is a house that I wish I could get for my brothers. It would be incredibly awesome. This is kind of like the dream house that I really want, but we'll never probably have, unfortunately. But you know, at least have a couple of years in it for myself. But I like how the Valentine stuff I still have. The little Halloween candy bowl. Whose house does not have one remnant? Just one. Just one little remnant for the seasonal stuff. They'll be like, I love Halloween. Except for Christmas, that goddamn holiday. But I have a lot of Halloween stuff out there. My pumpkins never get old, you know? It's kinda awesome. So yeah, that's all I wanted to show you guys. So by the way, I do have Sims 4. Special thanks to Lily Chan for getting that for me. Thought I'd edit this in here and let you guys know. If you guys want me to play Sims 4, go ahead and let me know in the comment section below. Share this video as well. Hit that like button. And I'm going to go ahead and let our new outro go ahead and carry the way. Peace.